repetition is truly the key to success. It took me 9 years throughout my 20s, man, 9 years to finally get things right, to really get an understanding of how to survive in this society. It took me 9 years. Now, the first 6 years of my 20s, bro, pretty much just went straight to alcohol, went straight to chasing women, went straight to doing everything that I wasn't supposed to be doing, went straight into not worrying about my finances. It went straight to not worrying about my credit. It went straight to not having a plan, to being an entrepreneur. 6 years, bro. And it's my fault. In the beginning of my 20s, right, I knew about semen retention. I actually came across this practice very young through a PDF I had seen somehow on Twitter, because a while back, Twitter really used to be a place filled with information, but now it's just nonsense upon nonsense everywhere, right? But I came across a PDF that talked about Taoism and, the practice of abstaining, or really the practice of just holding your seed in. And it really fascinated me, like, what the heck? Holding my seed in? I never thought of that. And I'd have my moments where I'll go 3 months and I would feel like I am on steroids. Like, I would feel so amazing, so great, bro. Like, it'll be just so different, bro. Life-changing, like, for real, man. No edits, I don't care. It was just amazing, the things I was actually doing in my early 20s, bro. And, when I look back at it now, I mean, I'm about to be 29, God willing, July 23rd, right? God willing, right? But I'm just thinking, bro. I'm just sitting back and just taking a little glance, bro. Like, as I exit my 20s and go to my 30s, it's amazing how I'm so ready, like, for my 30s. Like, I'm so ready for it. And I'm going to bring that same enthusiasm from my 20s to my 30s. I'm going to bring the same enthusiasm from my 30s to my 40s, God willing. I'm going to bring the same enthusiasm from my 40s to my 50s. I'm going to make sure to never, ever let go of that inner child within me. And the only reason why I'm connected with that inner child is because of this practice of semen retention. Now, I never took retention serious until about, I would say, the age of 27. That's when I actually went a whole year retaining my seed, right? And then now, or I'm sorry, wait, no, 26. That's when I went a whole year retaining my seed. And then, I relapsed January, I think it was January 2nd of 2024? Yeah, January 2nd of 2024. That's when I ended up relapsing. And, here we are, July 2025, and I haven't relapsed since January 2nd, 2024. You can do the math on that. And I'm appreciative of that. I'm proud of that. God allowed me to do that. And, I'm just realizing that, things really take time for some people, right? Some people get it like this, but for me personally, it took a while for me to get serious, for me to at least play this game that we're in, right? To play it, since I'm existing in it. And seeing things happen finally after so long of waiting, it's really surreal, bro. Like, actually having opportunities present themselves now, and situations really happening because of the good decisions I made in the past. It feels good to know that it's just getting started, bro. Things are just getting started. You gotta just begin today, bro. Don't you ever give up. Nobody should ever give up on anything that they want to do in their life. Anything is possible. It just takes that serious moment of you just sacrificing whatever it is you have to sacrifice. It's gonna hurt, bro. Stop running from it. And stop being distracted, no edits, by your friends who don't want to do nothing, bro. Stop being distracted. Stop being scared, bro. Because all you're doing is wasting precious time. And time is precious. The only way to make up for the time now is to retain, to fast, to pray and talk to the Most High, to eat well, watch your health, and protect yourself at all times. Learn a fighting style, learn how to shoot a gun, wear armor, move, very, disciplined, right? And just have good intentions and chase your goals, chase your dreams. Don't be afraid of them, bro. Retaining your seed puts this all together, though. See, all these things that I'm talking about that no one really does, these thoughts came to me while I was retaining, bro. How to really prolong my life, how to really make up for all those years of me not knowing, the negligence, I mean, it is what it is. I was kind of born in the type of life and the situation I was in, but then again, I do take full accountability for not taking things serious, for following the crowd, for not, for not implementing the knowledge that I knew. But then again, a lot of people, they don't, they won't really have awareness or really get things till about, the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. Like, some people really never, ever change. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you get it, bro. It doesn't matter when the knowledge hits you. Whether you're 10 years old, you're blessed, you're a prodigy at such a young age and you get the knowledge, or whether you're 70 years old and you finally start to understand and you open up, It doesn't matter. Just as long as you make it to the other side of being aware. Not being like everybody else. Coming across deep, secret knowledge and implementing it. That's what the grandeur of life is about, the secret grandeur. Great things are happening all over the world. And they're happening to the very, very small percent of people who are willing to make that sacrifice and go through that pain. Just make sure you're willing to make the sacrifice and your life will change for the better. Watch.